Salaki, we had some phone or some technical difficulties. But like I was saying, this Edomite, he was basically saying that he's so used because he hear about it too. They'll say that something gonna happen on this particular day and it don't happen. All right, and so you start getting in the mindset of, damn, we hear about this shit finna happen and it ain't gonna never happen. But one day, like the scriptures say, it's gonna come like a thief in the night out of nowhere, bro. You know what I mean? And this is why you gotta stay on your P's and Q's, because one day this shit just gonna change, bro.
How you mentioned as well too, how Esau Edom as well is gonna be shutting off your water, shutting off your electricity. Like, cause the blackout and these different boat incidences and things of that sort, that's just strategic. That's known. Cause we know Esau Edom needs to set up his new world order.
Yeah, like I remember fucking in Texas. In Texas, they power grid and shit is weak, bro. They power grid is weak.
This is why power grid is weak.
This is why like a couple months or a couple years back, like 2 years back, bro. Whenever they had that goddamn what's that shit called? A polar eclipse. A polar vortex. That's what that shit was called. Whenever we got all that motherfucking snow down there in Texas, bro. That's why Texas, they had it the worst, bro. Motherfucking heat ain't working. People dying in the cars because they try to stay warm, getting carbon monoxide poisoning. All that shit. You know what I mean? But
yeah, piece of
go ahead, bro.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 12. Therefore rejoice in heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because you know that he has but a short time. How the brothers going into these different blackouts, right? April 8th, they're gonna activate CERN. They're gonna be doing all types, they're gonna shoot missiles to the moon, and they're gonna come and let the National Guard come out. That's also Esau Edom coming down, having great wrath. The devil closing off your electricity and your water. That's hidden from a distance. Coming down, having great wrath. It doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna have these different troops barging into your house and things of that sort. Okay, which that is also gonna happen as well. Because
you're gonna have that too. That's gonna be happening as well.
Yeah, because they're making the scriptures illegal. Man, you can't read the Bible in public. In Canada or some shit?
Yo.
Or you get fined.
And they doing the same shit in China to an extent too.
Yep.
Anybody who calls themselves a Bible believer, they're coming to snatch your ass up. Something like that.
They're marking you down if you're buying Bibles and guns. They're taking that. That's Esau getting ready to come down, having great wrath. He's getting everything. He builds up a case. Just as the Most High does it, so does Esau. He doesn't just come down and have it like he's gonna come down. When he knows he has, the elect supposedly, right? Because scriptures do say that we shall scarcely be saved.
And it's gonna be at the right time.
Yeah.
Everything is gonna happen at the right given moment. And this is why the Most High is allowing this man to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Stirring up all this commotion and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High is gonna use this man to bring a lot of these prophecies to pass, like the famine and shit. The Most High is gonna use his ass to cause that to happen.
Yeah, appreciate
Go ahead.
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak.
For an appointed time. For an appointed time. Just like an appointment. You know what I mean? You can't just pull up to an appointment when you want to. You gotta go at that set time. And it's the same thing when it comes to these prophecies. You have this prophecy that's gonna happen, happen tomorrow. And then a few days from there, it's gonna trickle down and lead to this prophecy happening. Everything has its set time to kick off.
Yeah, the elder apostle actually mentioned that, how this can happen, in the span of one day. She can flip in just one day. And from there, it'll be a couple months just for everything to really crack.
Man, it can be like that.
We don't know, but it could be like that. Though with Terry, right, man, you guys been talking about this for years, or man, they said something was gonna happen this day, they said something was gonna happen this day and this day. Though with Terry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not, Terry. Now what's happening? Bridges are falling down left and right. Man, where's that been heard of? I mean, maybe
you got these major bridges that's responsible for transporting all these different goods and merchandise and shit to be distributed to these warehouses and stuff like that. And like I mentioned earlier, you got all these boats passing through that shit, and somehow, some way, this motherfucker just decided to hit it today or that day. That's how you know this shit is set up, and rightfully so, because we understand that we need these things to happen in order for America just to be fucked over. We need this to happen, and we're not tripping on it because we know that the Most High said that He'll take care of us. You know what I mean? Now, if the Most High said that he wouldn't be trying to take care of us, or that he wasn't going to take care of us, then what the fuck would it be the point of wishing to come? But we know that we straight because of what we doing. You got something that you want to bring up?
Yeah, what's that one precept on? Though victuals shall be so good to keep.
That's 2 Ezra 16 and 22.
2 Ezra 16 and 22 concept.
Yeah. It's somewhere around 21 or 22.
Right there, 21. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon the earth that they shall.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Malak. Spikey, you must start at 18, bro.
Yeah, I can. The beginning of, this is the 2 Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. And the power shall stand in fear.
Yep, and the power shall stand in fear. So that means the ruling class, even they gonna be in fear because this shit gonna get out of control. It's gonna get to the point where they have no control and they just gonna have to let this shit play out how it's gonna play out because that's how bad it's gonna get. Now they know what's gonna happen because they gonna cause certain things to happen, but it's gonna get bad to them. I remember even the Elder Mahalai, he said it's gonna get so bad to the point where they gonna be like, oh shit, what the fuck? Because they really don't even want it to get too bad because they want to establish their system. But it's gonna get too fucking bad where they can't do shit. They just gotta let this shit die down, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That's why when you read this whole chapter, it'll break down exactly how it's gonna be in the States, bro.
Yep.
Like a motherfucker be hiding in the bushes and shit trying to look to see if there's people watching them and shit. You just gonna have people on the other hand that's gonna be like wanting to hear somebody talk, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna be a lot of people out here getting their ass deleted, bro. Like I just seen this one article, and I actually had a plan to touch upon. I think it was in Chicago, but 23 people got their ass put down at a club shooting, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instantly like that. So if the Most High doing little shit like that, now 23 people, a lot of people, bro.
You gotta multiply that by 10 according to
Imagine 23 people at that little function right there. We there, and we all the motherfuckers just laid there.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lot of people.
So what you think the Most High is gonna do whenever like judgment is at its peak? I'm talking about where like this shit is at its peak. I ain't talking about where you comfortable. I'm talking about shit where like shit is stupid out here.
Psalms 91 and 2 Ezra 16. What does it say? 1,000 shall fall on thy left hand, or 10,000 on thy right hand. 23 is already a lot of people.
And I ain't gonna
then the scripture saying 2 Ezra 16 chapter, bodies are gonna be laid out as done.
And I ain't gonna lie to you, that's a spirit because I just thought about it right now. Every camp session, we touching up on something that's relating to that topic. That's how you know the Most High is getting ready to bring the judgment, bro. Because the Most High don't put the spirit on us just to say it just for no reason and shit, bro.
The scripture say, I'll give you words to speak.
So there's a reason why we touching up on a death so goddamn much because that's what's coming.
That's what's coming.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why Jay needs to get on this shit, bro. Because that's the only thing that's coming. Your own family betraying you, sending you to them FEMA camps. Your own loved ones, the ones those that you putting above the ministry.
The summertime coming up too. Motherfuckers gonna be trying to kick it and enjoy their time, and then never know something could happen then. April 8th, I mean, that's what we talking about. I don't run to that shit.
This is back at 18. The powers shall stand in fear, which is going to the elites. The beginnings of evils, what shall I do when these evils come?
Yep.
Even Ezra was like,
all these are the beginning of the even Ezra was like, damn, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Which is he knew what he was gonna do, but that's just how shocked and surprised he was.
Because he's saying that
when he saw this vision, because imagine you just fall asleep and you have a crazy lucid ass dream. That motherfucker feel real, bro.
Jeremiah 30:7 didn't say like a time number 4 for a reason. They're gonna crack them concerns. That's gonna bring in spirits and shit. They're gonna bring spirits and shit. Leviathan's gonna pop off. It's gonna be like a time never before, bro. Jake don't even know the seriousness of this shit, bro. That's why Ezra, when you see this, imagine that. He went through, his trials or whatever, where was Ezra's going there?
I think he was in the Holy Land at the time, if I'm not mistaken, bro. I think, bro. No. Matter of fact, because when you read the book of the first Ezra, he was talking about Nebuchadnezzar and shit. So he may have been in Babylon, bro.
Babylon, kind of.
I think he was in Babylon.
So and that didn't happen in Babylon. The scriptures talk about wisdom and song, what happened in Egypt. And then what the scriptures say, America's likened unto Sodom and Egypt. Because again, the wild like Sodom and Gomorrah with the nuclear missiles, and they're gonna have all the different plagues as Egypt. Here again today.
Then on top of that, the lifestyle. The spirit that them kingdoms took on, America takes on them kingdoms 10 times more.
Bro, this shit out of it.
I'm talking about Like, I don't know if I mentioned it, but even when I'm at work, you won't even think this motherfucker is a sodomite. And bro be a sodomite the whole time. Nigga, it's a swole nigga in that hoe. He cool too. The whole time, bro over here chopping off sodomites and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, damn, like, this, hey, that's the spirit of sodomites. You know, or the spirit of Sodom and Gomorrah and them other 3 cities that was aligned with it. The spirit of Rome. Rome was a bunch of goddamn, you know what I'm saying, weirdos and that shit. They had them Greeks, they had a whole ass army full of sodomites. What one army or what military has sodomites in their shit?
And
Babylon,
then,
America.
Yep. And then Jake is just also their mentality. You know, Jake, aside from that as well, man, Jake is out of here. Jake is into all types of, just unbelieving types of, man, how can God be real? All types of the pseudoscience and, all this other faith. It's the same shit like these other kingdoms, bro.
What get me is niggas talking about you believe in crystals and shit. You believe in the energy they produce. You don't see it, but then they'll talk around and say you don't believe in God because you don't see them. Like, that shit don't make no sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas say that they can't believe in something they don't see, but believe in crystals and the energy they bring in shit. You don't see that though. Like you see the energy or the energy from the crystals glowing and shit, like this shit vibrating. You don't see that. Niggas is just simple. You don't see the air that you breathing in and shit, but it's there.
It's there though, But nonetheless, though, man, it's the mindset that Jake be walking around with out here, bro. It's the same shit how they were walking back then with the pride. The Most High ain't real, man. Y'all tripping. All the prophets that were set out, what would they do? They would mock and scoff. It's the same shit as Jake is today, making Hebrew Israelite mockery videos and all. It's the same shit all over again. But then again, that's why we're reading what we're reading, bro. What Ezra was in the mindset of how the fuck am I gonna escape this shit? And what Ezra saw is only revealed to it's only revealed to us as well. Through the Spirit. We haven't seen it, but we believe it. And that's faith. The scriptures talking about, blessed is those who believe and have not seen me. Hey, the scriptures talk about those that don't have faith and what's gonna happen to them. When you read the book of 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, what does it say? All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
You see, don't think that you can't believe, and then when that time comes, you can just call yourself a believer, bro.
No, you've been mocking. On top of that, you've been mocking, scoffing. Jake. Israelites, and that shit comes. This shit really cracks. And now you're trying to be cool, all cool and shit. The Lord the Lord ain't dealing with that shit.
Huh, now you trying to hop on a bandwagon and shit. You trying to hop on? Nah.
That's them foolish. That's them Amos 8:11.
Or it's just like them one niggas, bro. Them one niggas. You always got them type of friends and shit. You get around them. You feel me? When y'all by yourself, they real cool and shit. Then once they start getting around other people, they start kind of excluding you at the convo. They start saying shit. And they start looking at each other. You feel me? Well, when you say something, they look at each other. Weird shit. That's how you niggas is, bro. And when that time come, do not come trying to find it.
You want to get that precept? They honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
I got you.
Cause man, that's exactly how Jake is.
Yeah, whenever that time comes, don't come with that, because I'm not gonna try to give you that or point blank period. Because one thing about niggas don't respect nobody unless they got money, bro.
That's real talk.
like the scripture say about, hey, when a rich man speak, every man is quick to listen. You know what I'm saying? When you got a motherfucker like Money Man or something like that, get on there talking about cryptocurrency, you got these dumbass niggas that feed into it. You know what I'm saying? But let us get to talking about some shit. You bring up the scripture. Niggas don't want to hear it, bro.
Let us talk about something that can really deliver you in the times ahead. And you even see it, right? You see the dollar's unstable. These different nations are already leaving the dollar. The peso in fucking Mexico, rising up in price. Making itself stronger. You see, all this, people. It's hard as hell to get a job out here nowadays for people. People make there's an article that came out, like 90% of people in America are living paycheck to paycheck. But and Jake thinks shit's sweet. This is gonna tip over, and when it does, it's not gonna come back. And that's the thing Jake don't understand. But Jake just really thinks shit's sweet, thinks cool. When you yourself know it's not, and you don't even need to hear about Jacob's trouble. You just know some shit bad. Everybody just knows some shit's bad and happening in America. But that's why Jake just talks. Jake, you want to get that precept?
Jake just don't know how bad it's going. You got Jake that do, but Jake just don't know how bad this shit is going to be. Jake thinking that they gonna be able to get a stimulus check still while this shit happening bad. It's crazy outside, but they gonna be in their apartment kicking it like, no.
Yeah, all these different ways of thinking. You can have money saved. The scriptures talk about you casting your silver into the streets and your gold into the streets. Meaning it's not gonna mean shit to you, because it's not gonna mean shit. You're gonna be looking at how you're gonna eat, how you're gonna drink, how you're gonna have a family around you, how you're gonna be able to feed them. You're gonna be thinking about real shit. You know, but Jake over here just, and that's crazy. You know, and that's crazy how like it's still bad. You know, it's bad right now. On top of that, America ain't in its prime. You're paying fucking $6 for a bag of hot Cheetos.
Nigga, what? Bro, Arizona tea used to be 99 cents. Now them bitches like $2 and some change.
That shit crazy. You wanna get that preset though?
Yeah, I got you. This the book of Matthew 15:8. It says, "This people draw nigh unto me with their mouth, and argue me with their lips, but their heart, man, and their mind is far from me." So even when we out here teaching, bro, what motherfuckers do? They'll come and give you a fist bump. I like what y'all doing. I respect what y'all doing. But the whole time in the back of their mind, they're like, man, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't believe in that.
They're like, man, I don't believe in that shit.
That shit crazy.
Like what? But the whole time, you can't debunk what we talking about. You can't debunk what we teach. You had motherfuckers like Vocab Malone. They tried time and time again to come and debunk what we bringing out and can't do it. That's how you know that this is of the Most High. What the Most High say? If it be of me, who can stop it? You can't stop it, nigga. Nobody can. That's why, hey, brothers be young in the bitch, still waking up to this truth, coming out here to the hedges and teaching, bro. No matter who the fuck out here, bro. Jacob's out here, man. And that's how you know that this is of the Most High.
We fear, bro. You know, we fear about the shit that's getting ready to come out. And we're just reading it, but
we believe it, and we know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and you gotta look, you gotta really paint a picture. Like, we're gonna read it down more. You know, brothers probably often heard of. As this is obviously for edification purposes. You know, Jay first time stumbling on a lesson. But you're really supposed to, picture this shit. Picture, Jacob's trouble. Picture the Lord, coming back. In your mind, think about when you're reading. You're supposed to have a photo-like type of memory, bro.
Yeah, like a visualization, like having imagery. You know what I mean?
So, back at 2nd Ezra 16-19, behold, famine, which the bridges. That's believe it or not, that's gonna bring more famine or more tighter strict on merchandise, okay? And then on top of that, they're talking about blackouts happening during, April 8th. Everybody knows now that, what did the elite say? Prepare for a black swan event. A blackout can happen any moment, and when it does, best believe that's gonna bring in famine because that food that's in them stores, and the fridges and shit.
That shit going bad.
It's gonna go bad quick. And on top of that, Jake's gonna be hip to that, so they're gonna run to the motherfuckers and clear that bitch out. So first of all, you gotta even be able to go and grab some food.
Oh, damn. I never even saw this. But it's a famine. The definition of famine, a famine is defined as the most severe kind of hunger crisis. The most severe. I ain't never even knew that famine meant the most severe. So that's how you know. That's how you know. See, niggas just don't know. We just put up from internet people and that bitch not even thinking about it.
And it's not even registering in Jake's mind when you say most severe. Jake just hearing that, he just saying most severe.
Most severe, that meaning that, bro, you ain't gonna be able to find a piece of bread in this motherfucker, bro. You're not gonna be able to go and find a can of beans, bro.
Wanna get that preset?
I got you.
They gonna be fucking, you guys gonna be saying how you gonna cook, fucking split a fucking crumb.
It's in Ezekiel.
It's in Ezekiel kind. And Jay, you're gonna be trying to figure out how you're gonna split the crumb in 4 pieces.
Man, you know them crackers, they got like the peanut butter on them bitches. Niggas gonna scrape that off. They gonna split that with each other. And then the next day, they gonna split the cracker in 4 and shit.
Hey, these fucking leaves and shit.
Hey, you know when
so you gonna be munching on branches and shit.
Hey, for real, like how they was back in the besiege of Jerusalem. When they reading the book of Josephus, he was describing what the fuck was happening. Jake was eating rubbing. Nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Jake gonna be out here trying to eat tires.
You gotta really just picture this shit, bro. Really, because when we in this shit, bro, we gonna be more than chilling. Because as you know, there's a balance. As we're telling you all this shit that's getting ready to happen, it's a deliverance that comes with what we're doing. The reason we're so able to tell y'all that is because we know we're gonna be good. We can tell you that because it's not gonna affect. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when that happens? Be good.
Hey, we'll tell you exactly what we're gonna do. That's simple. And when you read in 2nd is the 9th chapter, it talks about what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be alright. We're not worried about shit.
Also, Isaiah the 59th chapter, the 58th chapter. It said, well, my servant shall eat, but they shall be hungry. My servant shall
Isaiah 65:13.
65:13. No, we're going to eat, and we're going to drink, but you guys are going to be hungry and thirsty. And this is what? For my servants. My servants. That's a service reward. Your brothers that are out here sacrificing, reading, being what, people in the world call a boring dude, right? All for the sake of Yahawashi and Yahawashi. you're gonna reap a reward. The scriptures say, I will give a man according to all his works. You know?
Yep. I got you heard of, bro. Shit, all right. So, Ezekiel 4:16, and it say, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem.
Is that how we're going into a famine? You know? Breaking the staff.
The staff of bread, and basically the food supply was cut off. And it's gonna be no different with this time now, because what the so-called white man planned on doing is the shit he did going back to that time. And one of the ways that he had got Jake was by cutting off the food supply.
Exactly.
And that's what he's doing now. He doing that shit to Babylon. He cutting off the food supply, and not just one way, but several different other amounts of ways and shit.
And it's because Jake thinks that the Krogman is just gonna be something so easy to say no to.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Wait till there's no food, but there's a fucking little store that you can walk into that has all types of groceries, merchandise, and you're there with your family starving. You haven't eaten in 3 days.
I'm gonna do a lesson on this after.
And you gotta take the Krogman. You know how hard, bro. People are gonna be. You're gonna see you're gonna see brothers you seen on YouTube making a line. You're gonna be seeing all types of shit. What the fuck?
Understand this, like you told me at the beginning of this, before we started camp, to do a lesson. Understanding the severity of this shit,
bro.
Jake don't understand the severity of a goddamn famine. Jake don't understand the severity of losing every fucking thing when you ain't gonna want to, bro. Being on the move, constantly going to this over here.
And that's how you know only thing they're gonna make you, bro.
You
Because
niggas don't.
who really has faith in that shit? Who really has faith that we're gonna really eat and drink? The way the Lord delivered,
I know
miracles.
niggas don't, because
You know what
I remember even going back to when I used to work in Texas, bro. I was working with my boss and shit, and this nigga had the nerve to sit here and tell me, so if somebody pull a gun out on me, you God gonna deliver you? And I told that nigga, hell yes.
Yeah. You wanna
Hell
get that
yes.
a perverse generation?
Yeah, I got you.
About the shot, bro, because Jake, faith is a gift on top of that. Jake he hasn't been blessed with this gift. This is why we're able to read, how you say Isaiah the 2nd chapter and picture the kingdom. We're able to, really read 2nd Ezra the 16th chapter and picture this shit going down. Because what we've been blessed. That's a gift. That's to even be able to read that shit like, what's crazy? But I understand them brothers. Like, I know exactly what he's talking about. Like, what the fuck? But you got like 99.9% of Jake out here that just mocks and scoffs.
And that shit crazy. Because I don't know how a nigga can sit here.
It's like 600.
You all good, bro.
66.6% of Jake that mocks and scoffs in 2/3.
I gotta bring this out for you.
You got it. Cause that's how much it is.
And that just lets you know that these niggas is fucking doomed, because what's the number of the beast? 666. So you niggas is basically fucking marked, bro. You niggas is marked to get your ass burnt here, bro. That's why Jake, like when it's saying Isaiah the 6th chapter, Jake is gonna be, Esau be trying to be too cool, bro. But Jake is gonna be thrown until the missiles drop, bro.
Hell yeah.
That's simple, but I wanna bring this out. Slack it, bro. Give me 1 second.
Fine. And all that mocking, bro, that shit's gonna come to a thing at night, It's cool, y'all can laugh, probably watching this lesson right now, this video mocking. You fools are crazy. Just wait till the dollar collapses, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Just wait till this shit, tips over.
Yeah, but when that happened, then the motherfuckers gonna be trying to get the word, and you're not gonna be able to.
You're gonna see these stores, shut down. You're gonna see, the scriptures talking about, the grinding ceasing, jobs slowly, closing down, businesses closing down, and you're gonna see everything we're telling you. This book of Ezekiel 33 Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 33. Then shall I know that a prophet has been among you. Then you're gonna know. Damn, he wasn't so crazy. We were crazy. We were foolish. What is that? Wisdom of Solomon, 3rd chapter.
Oh, I can't even find it, but it's called a while. But the scripture in the book of Jeremiah basically goes into how Jacob's the children of Baal and shit, because what is Baal? Baal is basically Shaitan and shit. So the 2/3 of our people, they the children of Shaitan. So you niggas is gonna burn here, bro. Point blank, period. But I forgot what you was mentioning.
The perverse?
Oh yeah, I got you, bro. This is the book of Philippians 2. In verse 14 it says, do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of Yahweh without rebuke.
Hey, you gotta work. Just come to work. I don't feel like it.
It say, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, whom ye shine as lights in the world. And that's basically what we doing. We shining that light, you know what I'm saying, on you perverse ass niggas, bro. Cause that's one thing about Jake. You know what I'm saying? Jake is through, bro. Let me look at the definition for perverse real quick.
And that's how I know we shine a light on Jake, bro. Because when this hits the fan, what does it say? We're not in darkness. We're gonna be walking through Jacob's trouble, chilling, picking it.
This is the definition for the word perverse. It say unreasonable. And we can never reason with
you.
Can't reason with these niggas, bro. Jake is just hard-headed than a bitch.
You can go precept upon precept, break this down, break that down, and guess what? Jake's still gonna find some reason to say no.
Hey, it say disobedient, troublesome, stubborn.
That's what I was talking about. Jake's the way Jake, besides the weird ass sodomites and blue hair type of people, Jake's mindset, bro. That's all Jake right there.
What the fuck is the point of that blue hair shit, bro? What is that?
I don't know. It's just the way we talk.
But I know, but why they be doing that shit? You know what I'm saying? Cause they be dying this shit blue for real,
just
bro.
let you know they toxic. Just let you know stay away from them. Cause what's it called? I don't know if you've seen that shit. They say animals, animals that are
bright colors and shit like that, bro. That's how they be compared to E, cause E be having bright ass wigs.
And they let you know they bright like that, so you stay away from them. So you see someone with some colored hair, they stay away from them, bro.
It's facts though, cause the motherfuckers is weird.
They're weird. But then Jake's mindset though, man, Jake's mindset, that's exactly how it is. Perverse nation, you go to perverse, hard-headed. Can't tell them shit, they know it though. But a man, just wait till this shit cracks, bro. Just wait till this shit cracks. I can't wait to see, these people's faces confounded.
Like they say, bro, a hard head make a soft ass.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas is hard-headed until them plagues really get to smacking your ass around, bro.
That's why we can easily go through this shit right now, because when this shit cracks and we already painting the picture of how bad this shit's gonna be, man, I would maybe do all types of shit to not be in that position,
Man.
And it's that faith. That's that faith that Yahawashi shall put upon these brothers, man. You hear these lessons, you hear brothers, and you agree, man. You need a selfish study, you're reading. We're looking into things that we're saying.
Yep, and it say rebellious, headstrong, and didn't the Most High say this real quick? Got you real quick, bro.
You got it.
This is the book of Ezekiel 3 and verse 8, and it say, behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and matter of fact, we gotta start above that, bro. Salakia. This is the book of Ezekiel 3 and verse 1, because I got the definition for the word perverse, and it what meant? It meant strong-headed, disobedient, rebellious, and that's how people is. But the Most High put the Spirit on us to come out here and to tell your ass what it is. Hey, no matter what the fuck you come out here to say, and there ain't nothing that you can say against says either. Mm-hmm. But this is the book of Ezekiel 3 and verse 1. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll. Damn, red hair in my shit. Look, Salakia. But eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel. Eat this roll, meaning what? Get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, because what you, and like the scripture say, what covet to prophesy.
Mm-hmm. Meaning you should want to come out and teach.
Yeah, bro. That should be your spirit. You should want to come out here, and the spirit should be in you
to do the word.
To come out here and to get this word out here. Now, of course, it ain't in everybody's spirit to teach, and we understand that.
Exactly.
But if the spirit is on you to teach, get the understanding, build yourself up so that you can get out here and do the work, so that hey, you help the next man out.
Exactly,
we trying to get out of here at the end of the day, bro. We not trying to stay in this bitch forever, bro.
You can be a video just sitting down, wanting to teach, and as soon as you start teaching, shit's the fan because you're the last member waiting to be the elect.
Yep.
You feel me? Like, come on, bro.
It say, so I opened my mouth and he caused me to eat that roll, right? Meaning what? He humbled himself and he got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
You gotta humble yourself to come out here and teach, bro, because we do, as scriptures talk about the foolishness of preaching, it please the Most High to save them.
Yep.
And you gotta be humble, bro, because you're not gonna be cool out here. You're not gonna be looking fresh. Females are gonna be looking at you weird. Why you got a dress on? Why you got this? And then on top of that, when you're teaching, you gotta be humble and come out here and do this work. But you can't do shit prideful because it's not cool.
And you gotta be humble in order to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You can't be no proud nigga.
You gotta be like a baby.
Get built up
like a baby.
Like the scriptures say to receive the kingdom of heaven as a child.
Like a child, like a newborn baby.
Yeah, you gotta be like because a newborn basically soaks up information.
They're susceptible to being taught. You know, they don't have no type of. I know it. They just there doing whatever you tell them to do. At first, what did we do? We mimic the elders, we mimic brothers. We just repeat what they said, and then later on, you know how the baby just copies everything you do. Then later on, you understand and start, oh shit, now I really know what this means. Now I know what this is really talking about. It's not no more baby steps. You start keep growing yourself. But you gotta be humble at first, bro. And you gotta stay humble. The scripture's talking about how the Lord does not grow with pride. When you read the book of Sirach, you got it. Yeah.
You mean continue to read, or you got it?
Yeah, I can get this real quick.
Go ahead, bro.
Real quick.
What do you think about a child? As a child is soaking up information at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? But once you start to get older, you start to become more like stubborn and shit. That's why the scriptures say you can't put new wine into old bottles. You know what I mean? Like a nigga who already old up in age, bro, he more than likely not gonna get the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna be one of them know-it-all type of niggas. He stuck on what he was taught. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that's similar to was made is because when you try to put new wine into them systems back then, they wasn't made out of glass and shit like how it is today or plastic. It was made out of like leather. And basically, when you would put the wine in it, the yeast from it, it'll expand it. It will expand the fucking bag and shit, and it'll slightly rip it. So if you put some new wine in it, they got fresh yeast, it'll expand it more, it'll rip it. So that's why you can't put new wine into old bottles. And it's the same thing when it comes to wisdom dwelling in a nigga who just can't get it, a malicious soul. Most of these old head niggas out here are malicious souls, bro. That's why they can't get it. That's why they will come up and they gonna be like, nigga, I'm older than you. How you gonna tell me? That's a malicious soul. You just a nigga who ain't gonna get it, bro.
You're not gonna get it. But this is the book of Second Ezra, Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, the 16th chapter, and verse 5. Many such things have I seen with my eyes, and my ear hath heard greater things than these. In the congregation of the ungodly shall a fire be kindled, and in the rebellious nation wrath is set on fire. He was not pacified toward the old giants who fell away in their strength for their foolishness.
The old giants, talking about Jake when it was in that glorified state, and that godlike state.
Still didn't even care, not care, but he still did what he needed to do.
No.
The Lord he didn't even spare them. And what, they were way more, in the spirit than us.
Yeah, they had a lot more I would say spiritual sense to him. And I would say in the right way. Of course Jake was off and shit. But it ain't like how it is today. Niggas, man.
Worst time, this is the worst way, this is the worst time of our nation ever. But this is the book of 8. Neither spared he the place where Lot sojourned, but abhorred, hated them for their pride. You see?
Hated them for their pride. Damn, looking ass nigga. Hated them for their pride. So the Most High hates a proud soul. And what the Most High say the beginning of pride was? Sin. So by you knowing that you ain't supposed to be doing something and you gonna do that shit anyways after we told you not to, that's a proud nigga.
That's disrespectful as hell.
Cause you don't think the Most High gonna get you, bro.
Yeah, that's mad disrespectful.
It's like it says in Sirach the 5th chapter. Mercy and wrath come from him. You know what I'm saying? So just because you able to do this a couple of times and get it, or think you getting away with it, your mind fully set in to do some wicked shit, boy. Go ahead.
There's a little bit more on this. He pitied not the people of perdition who were taken away in their sin. He pitied not the people of perdition who were taken away in their sin. See? So he's not gonna let you go. And he goes on to say,
yeah. So you Jakes out here that's knee deep in the wickedness and shit. Okay, keep it up.
Check this. It goes into pride even more. Nor the 600,000 footmen who were gathered together in the hardness of their hearts.
Yep, which was in Egypt. 600,000 footmen. I ain't even lie. I thought it was 600, but 600,000. That's a lot of motherfuckers. That's a whole ass army.
And if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is a marvel if he escaped unpunished.
Hey.
For mercy and wrath are with him. He is mighty to forget and to pour out displeasure. And his mercy is great. So is his correction also. He judges a man according to his work.
So just like how the Most High having mercy right now, wait till you see his correction. The Most High mercy is great, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers say God is good all the time.
But when he corrects you at one time, now it's the end of the world.
And that's little shit. But wait until your stomach really touching your back. Because, hey, didn't you say send scourges for in a minute, which is correction?
That's the final correction, too, because the scriptures do say that, hey, the only way Jake's going to learn is through death by pain. And guess what? famine is one of the worst ways to die. That's damn near next to a nuclear missile, bro.
Man, imagine you finna sick 24/7.
Those are the two worst ways to die: is an ICBM missile or a fucking famine. Because the scriptures talk about it's better to die by a bullet than that.
Nigga, man, it's better to die by anything than to die by starvation. It's better for you to kill your own self, nigga.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
Exactly.
But
You can go outside, call a dog, whistle to that motherfucker, and it's gonna know who's calling it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yep. But Israel does not know. My people do not consider.
Yep. Hey, Jake don't even consider, meaning Jake don't even want to know, bro.
And that's why we're going into this topic, bro, because you're gonna have to consider this shit going into it, man. You don't even. Jake put the Most High back in the back burner bad. You focus on your work. You focus on trying to impress females. You focus on, maybe you're into fucking. You just focus on your hobbies and everything else but the Most High. I got you. But when she is the fan, this is why the scriptures say that nothing shall be compared to her. We're talking about wisdom. There's rubies or gold, and nothing on earth shall be compared to this wisdom. Because this is the only shit that truly fucking matters, bro. Jake thinks they car matters, they house matters, they job matters, this matters. None of that shit really matters. This is what matters. Because when shit's the fan, you're gonna realize that, fuck. I mean, I lost everything. I'm now hungry in a bitch. Only if I was out there, in the ministry. If only if I was out there, I had that faith. Because I know the Lord ain't dealing with me. Feel me? Because you guys are gonna have a condemned conscience. Eating pork, eating all types of shit right before shit hits the fan. And on top of that, committing adultery. Man, you guys are gonna be fucking stuck in your ways till the shit hits the fan.
Hey, like the scripture say, you don't consider. And consider means to think about, to give thought to, examine, study, review, judge, evaluate.
Yeah, you gotta examine.
Sum up, regard. Let's see what else to say.
What is it, evaluate? You gotta evaluate the situation. How serious is this ministry, bro? Jake not even doing that. They just...
Also, it say to observe and to examine.
And examine. You got Jake that's also in his ministry as well on some bullshit. Really going into the other camps. They not really examining why they in the ministry. They think this is all about wearing fringes and gathering up a whole big old congregation of just straight, dark dudes. Real tough. Black dudes. No wisdom in them. Empty. They think that's what this is about. Big old gatherings. You're not even considering, you're not really even examining why you're in this ministry, bro. Because when shit's the fan, all your other camps are in this shit for, ulterior motives, bro. Whatever the fuck, trying to be cool with more people, whatever. You're trying to be in this shit for some bitch. You're trying, whatever it may be. You're gonna be the first in line in Jacob's struggle to get that fucking Karagan, bro. Because you're not really examining the severity of this shit. Like when this shit really crazy, most of these camps don't even be talking about Jacob's trouble like that, bro. They be talking about, females and why you need to have 3 wives and how your wife is supposed to teach you at home.
And just talking about sin.
Yeah, like, bro. You feel me? You need to go. The scriptures talk about Yahawashi, testimony is a testimony of prophecy. But you gotta tell Jake what's getting ready to happen. So what? When this shit happens, they also believe you. And through believing you, who do they believe in? Yahawashi.
Because how the fuck is you gonna fear the Most High if you're not hearing about what he's finna do? How? If you just hearing about how we're gonna get the kingdom, how the fuck is you gonna fear him? And that shit don't make no sense.
And the scriptures go into, in order to us to even go to that good city, the kingdom, we gotta go through what?
It's dangerous, bro.
It's dangerous. The scriptures talk about how the righteous shall
I be so tired when I stop. I be so glad when I stop hearing that shit, bro. God damn.
The scriptures say the righteous shall scarcely be saved. If that's so, then where shall the sinner be and the ungodly? Meaning you have no chance, and we're barely gonna be able to make it out. If we be of the elect, of course. If we barely be able to make it out, where the fuck is Jake that out here just living life gonna make it? You're not, bro. You're not.
Yeah, so for Jake out there that's not getting in the prophecy, you going off as fuck.
Way off.
Jeremiah 14 get into that.
What are the prophets? What does the prophet mean?
Exactly, bro. You're supposed to be out here telling Jacob what's supposed to happen.
Gonna happen, yeah.
Like I say, how are we supposed to fear the Most High if Jake don't know what the fuck the Lord gonna do, bro? It just don't make sense. If all Jake hearing about it is
sweet shit,
it's God love us because we is chosen people. We gonna get the kingdom. The Most High gonna whoop Esau ass because of what he did.
You wanna get that precept?
What's the fear? Ain't shit to fear. If we gonna come and get saved, ain't shit to fear.
Gonna get that smooth things.
Yeah. Hey, spot on too, bro.
That's how Jake is. Then let's look at this one.
Yeah, and I noticed that too. Because I remember I'll be talking about some real ass shit at work, and Jake get to talk about some bullshit, and next thing you know, I'm hearing even that talking about preach, Desmond, looking at. I'm like, nigga ain't saying shit though. What the fuck is he talking about?
He said preach.
Talking about all people are the same, but he preaching, looking ass. This the book Isaiah 30 and 10. I'm gonna start at like 8.
Yeah, kind of.
It say, now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. So all the motherfuckers talk about, well, man wrote the Bible. That's because the Most High put the Spirit in the prophets, or told the prophets, you know what I'm saying, via the angel or through himself, like how he did with Moses, you know what I'm saying, showed himself as a burning bush to write these things that they see and they hear in the scriptures, in the book, so that we can have it for a time and a time again, which is now. That's what we have it now.
And a little crash course for you people that say that man wrote the Bible. Yes, they did. But it was a Jake, an Israelite ruler in London that ordered, he was a king. Jake did, we was kings. We really were back then. And he ordered what? He ordered scholars if he was a king, he's gonna get the best of the best. You feel me? Back then. He ordered his scholars to what? Translated from the Hebrew to Latin and from the Greek to what? So it wasn't just one man, it was a king, a ruler, and on top of that was an Israelite man. You know, just throw that out there. Jake thinks it's just one dude that just came and wrote all this shit.
And a Judite at that.
Yeah, he was a Jew like that, yeah.
And Jake, especially Southern Kingdom, is picky as fuck. So you think they finna have somebody that know they ain't gonna get the business done, come in and get their shit did? No, bro. No, nah.
Really?
And that motherfucker, but King James was gay. He was gay.
That was rumors.
Like, man, shut your ass up.
That was rumors. You know, that's the same thing that they did with the Yahawashi. You know?
Yep, and it say that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. Hey, Jake ain't. Hey, you tell Jake to stop eating pork. I think I'm not finna hear that, bro. That's like telling Jake to stop walking, bro. Jake just not gonna do it. Niggas ain't gonna stop eating that motherfucking pozole, whatever you wanna call that shit. You know, motherfucking menudo. Like,
nah, menudo was all pozole. Actually, that beef was something with menudo, right? Because of the fat trimmings.
But a lot of like the pozole that niggas eat that has
pork,
pork.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, and that shit not gonna slide.
That shit definitely ain't gonna slide.
The scriptures talk about those that, eat the swine.
Isaiah 66, 17.
When the Lord returns.
I remember some nigga had another tell me this is metaphor. Like,
look, there's no private interpretation of the scriptures, bro.
Nope. And
the scriptures say what they say, man. You know, if he says if he catches you eating fucking pork when he comes back and you're gonna be burned, guess what? That ain't no fucking metaphor.
That shit literal. That shit literal, bro.
That's just not metaphor.
Jake just be trying to, which is what I'm finna get it right now. Isaiah 30 and 10 says, which say to the serious, see not. You know what I'm saying? When we out here telling Jake, what's the stuff to come?
Bro,
Jake, I don't know about that. Like, bro, don't be pushing. I claim no negative energy.
Yeah, I claim that. That's
no negative energy. Throw the praying emojis and shit.
You gotta be positive. Yeah, I said. Don't get me wrong. We're positive. You know, in our day to days. You feel me? In our day to days. The Lord's gonna provide for us. The Lord's gonna look us through. You know, because brothers did have their thing going on. But that's not to say that. Don't be no nigga. I don't want to hear about the truth. Don't be right. That's off. That's off all the way. Because guess what? It don't matter if you want to hear it or not. This shit's happening right before your eyes.
Shit, doom and gloom is positive to us.
It is positive.
Because that means this shit falling.
And on top of that, it should be positive because it lets you see what's actually happening. Bro. You're not just in your own little fucking bubble. Thinking that if you just ignore everything, everything's gonna be sweet. Just wait till that shit touches your front door. You've been putting this shit off fucking your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
You're really gonna be out of there. Because even the preppers, they have a better chance than you Jakes.
Most definitely.
Way more definitely. You know what I mean, man? Them preppers, they got Jake out here don't even consider. Esau, he be hearing what we saying. Hell yeah. And Esau, that's the type to come and bring a whole another article to tie it up with another Hebrews like.
Hey, real talk. Hey, real talk though, bro. Yep.
To really just expound more on what we be saying. And you got Jake out here that just be thinking we crazy. Now we crazy, but you got Jake, you got E on the other hand, his ass preparing. He actually, hearing what we saying, he hearing this. He know he ain't gonna make it. You got like Dabu, whatever. You know he could be a Jake.
I heard it was a Gadite. I think his pops was Gad.
Kind. Nonetheless, though, he has a lot of what? Edomites that be following him, but what? They all at least hit to something. They hit to, Babylon going down. Jake on the other side, but they just trying to get a bag. Some degree, bro. They trying to stack up to get a fucking bed, fucking, 5-story crib, and, there's nothing wrong with having these different goals and shit. But that's all Jake thinks about. Wait till this shit cracks.
That's all Jake worried about is bullshit,
Yeah,
bro.
don't
That's
get me
all
wrong.
Jake worried about.
Even us, bro. You know, we don't need to get a crib. We don't need to get
That shit different.
But Jake on the other hand puts this shit as a whole lifestyle. Like this is their whole thing. Like this is they don't got nothing else but that. So when this shit cracks, where you gonna be at? You're gonna be fucking.
And then for you dumbass niggas that's trying to join the goddamn military right now, you are a fucking idiot. I know somebody at work, Jake ass like 22. This nigga had a nerve to tell me he finna join the military, the army. I'm like, oh my god, you a dumbass nigga. Like Jake just don't know what the fuck going. This nigga don't think World War III gonna happen, bro. He told me he don't think that this shit gonna happen.
Man, let him think that. The scripture say, hey, what's called Romans the 3rd chapter? Let me get that.
But this back in Isaiah 30 says, and to the prophets prophesy unto us right things. And when it say right things, it's not meaning righteous things, but it's tell us the shit we want to hear though. Yeah. It say speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. Jake want to hear that deceitful shit. Jake want to hear that it's okay. You do whatever the fuck you want. You gonna make it. God love you.
It's okay. You
Jake
can wear a snapback at camp too.
Huh.
Jake wants to hear all that shit. Oh yeah, it's cool. You can carry a gun and put it to kill. They want to hear all that shit. Or they want to hear that would be good. Make the stock market gonna turn back and be good. You know, house is gonna get cheaper again. And they want to hear shit like that. And then on top of that, Jake in the ministry, they want to hear shit like, yeah, you can wear snapbacks. Yeah, you can do this. You can still do that. They want to hear the vision and shit.
Jake want to hear that shit that feel good to their flesh.
Yeah, you can have long hair. Oh shit, so I can keep my long hair. Yeah, that was Paul's right. You even gotta take that into consideration. The whole time Paul was one of, you know, man, Sakari needs to get off with that, bro.
Paul's writing is the Most High's writing because saying. Paul wasn't wouldn't shit Paul said be in the scriptures if the Most High ain't wanted to be in there.
Hey, the scriptures say come in the volume of the book.
That's simple. You know what I'm saying? So for Jake that's out here talking about Paul's teaching ain't necessary, bro. Yo, you mark, bro, because you take it from the scriptures, bro.
You're not making it.
Like, who the fuck made you so, like, perfect to sit here and say that Paul's teachings is
that
crooked? Like, what the fuck be wrong with Jake, bro? I don't be getting this shit. Like, fuck be wrong with Jake? Like, you niggas is now trying to cancel Paul. Like, what the fuck? Like, niggas is something else, bro.
Paul, hell yeah.
Like, bro, this niggas trying to cancel Paul, bro. Like, god damn.
Bro, man, Alexander and them, they out of there, bro.
You got niggas trying to cancel Yahawashi, the Old Testament niggas? Like,
but Paul, I mean, I understand, Yahawashi, they, because they always hated on Yahawashi, but they ain't trying to cancel Paul.
Oh, nigga, like, this shit just don't make no sense. Like,
nah, you don't gotta worry about his writings. Look at that. Who is you, dude? Like, you feel me? Like, bro, who are you? Like,
talking about they ain't no real scholars in Gen S. Who are you niggas, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, you just...
Not like...
Damn, they were scrapping like motherfuckers. They cats. It's slacking.
Nah, it's crazy though, bro. Jake is just, I don't know, bro. They can't put two and two together. They just cool. Yeah, you can shave your hair bald as fuck. They like hearing shit like that, so you can get a clean, fresh lineup.
That shit ugly. They ain't gonna like them sharp ass lineups.
But you know what I mean? Jay Light, that's also the smooth things, bro. Don't get it twisted. You hear these brothers in the middle. The smooth things don't gotta be, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, America's gonna be better and things like that. So the smooth things are also shit like that.
Of course.
Like, man, you can do this. Yeah, you can still sag your pants and still look like a damn Jake in the world. You feel me? Yeah, you can still act like your old self. Mm-hmm. Hell nah.
It don't work that way, bro. You gotta be that new man.
You gotta do something, you know. You can't just be, and it's not smooth. Guess what? And it's not smooth. You lift up them pants.
Hey, this shit bumpy, bro. The truth is bumpy. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to put up certain shit you ain't gonna wanna do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's simple.
And that's facts.
But it say, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease before us. But
we don't even want to hear about the true Most High.
Yeah, because
we don't want to really hear about Yahawashi, you know.
When we come out here and we get to breaking this knowledge down, bro, Jake don't want to hear, you feel me, the shit that's gonna basically cause like a little discomfort. You know what I'm saying? Jake, like you was talking about, Jake want to hear everything that's gonna make him feel real good. You know what I'm saying? Like Jake want to hear this. Jake want to come out here and say some shit like, if you do this, then God said He'll give you like this. He'll give you that.
Hell yeah.
Jake want to hear that shit, bro. Because I remember when I first came in, I was telling this nigga like, yeah, God said we can have multiple wives. Nigga like, I believe you now, nigga. I believe you now. Looking ass like Jake want to hear that shit that feels good to the flesh, bro. Even if it's truth or not, bro.
Yeah. Nah, that's real talk. If you tell him that, Jake all into the ministry. Next time you gotta put down the pork and his ass will flip. No, but that's not what that's talking about.
Type shit.
No, that was not what it's talking about.
Nigga put a scoochie snap goes in the middle of the
and Jake,
That's bro.
And Jake, they followers, bro. So they're not gonna agree with it. They're gonna look for another camp that's teaching that you could eat pork and go over there.
Type shit. That's all Jake gonna do.
That's all Jake does.
Because Jake a monkey see, monkey do ass nation.
Yeah.
what these niggas see other nations do, Jake gonna try to do that shit too.
Yeah.
Jake be trend-setting shit, but Jake be following like a motherfucker too.
The scriptures talk about that, man. If the blind lead, the blind they should both fall into it. Just because you go to another camp that's telling you that you can do that, when it's off, when one camp already told you, you're both gonna fall into that bitch.
If you know it's wrong, then why the fuck you doing it? It just don't make sense, bro.
No, and they really don't know it's wrong. That's the thing, bro.
But you got some Jake that do
yeah,
that shit wrong.
that's even worse.
You got Jake that know that this shit wrong. That's why it's written that judgment gonna begin at the house of the Most High.
Yeah, like you'll tell him you can't eat pork, you can't do this. And Jake, now the whole doctrine messed up. You know, that shit crazy.
We talking about that?
Yeah. I mean, that's Jake though. This is the book of Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe? So their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect. God forbid, yet let the Most High be true, and every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. You see, when you guys try to judge us, and everything we're saying, we're going to be what? Justified. We're going to be cool. We told y'all. I don't know what you, we've been saying the same shit. Damn near every other fucking week. We've been telling y'all this.
Pretty much, bro.
You
The
know?
spirit don't be on Jake to do nothing but just come out here and rocking the spirit
Yeah,
and whatever
prophesy.
coming out, and it be privacy. For the most
And then
part.
most of the time you go to listen to other camps, they go into, you know, what we going, what everybody else is going to.
I be
The
seeing a
spirit-
lot. I be
the
seeing-
spirit just telling you. It's because the Most High, the thing is, it's like Esau. He builds a case so he knows you can't. You can't. When he judges your ass, and that should be bad as fuck. I'm talking about your ass be.
That's a good point.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be because your ass had all this opportunity and chance to hear this shit. So when the Most High brings that judgment, you're not gonna want to hear no crying. You're not gonna want to hear no. You didn't tell me.
Told your ass. Like.
And the Most High is not gonna feel bad. The Most High, he's building that case of so good. So when he causes that, because that judgment gonna be out of from even for us. We can go into some deep ass, crazy, but hey, don't need to. We know it's gonna be bad. You know what I mean? We go into motherfuckers getting cannibalized.
We can't even judge. We can't
doing that.
We can't even really give you a clear depiction of how it's gonna be because truly we don't know how it's gonna be.
But we just know it's gonna be beyond bad.
But this shit gonna
Beyond
get
bad.
stupid out here.
And the Most High is building up that hella report on you, Jakes. So when this shit comes and attacks you, bro, there ain't shit that you can tell the Most High. The Most High just gonna, I don't even want to hear it.
That's what Jake say
do
too.
that shit.
Jake, that's Jake saying too. Jake, I don't want to hear it
I
now.
don't
I don't want
wanna
to
hear
hear that shit. Cause bro, we told
Because
you.
once you find out something, you know it. I don't want to hear anything. There's no more talking. I don't want to hear anything else.
It's like you can only tell them motherfuckers so much, bro. You tell them so
I
many
don't wanna
times and they still don't listen. Bro, I don't want to hear that shit no more.
I don't wanna hear that
That's
shit
what the
no more.
most I'm gonna say.
Eve, you talking to Eve, you find out she about you, you figure some shit out about her. You don't want to. He's like, I'm cool. You feel me? Now I don't want a relationship. Nah, I'm cool. Keep it cool. Keep it chill. You feel me?
Real
I
talk.
don't want to hear it. That's how the Most High is, bro. But the thing is, he's building up that case to where there is that, that. Nah, I know. You know. But that's just the time that we're coming into, bro. Shit's gonna get real bad before it gets better, and it has to.
Point blank, period.
And it's gonna get real bad. And you gotta really consider this shit, bro. You really gotta have that faith. You really gotta believe in the miracles. How these different men, different prophets, that have been written about how they got delivered in the, their different trials and tribulations, the miracles. You gotta have, you really just gotta have this wisdom, like understand this. And first of all, the faith, bro. The Most High not dealing with you, then you most likely just don't believe in this shit. You just, when shit's the fan, your works are gonna show. The scripture's like, you wanna get that before we close out? Every man's work shall be tried by fire. Yeah, I'm about to shout about
I think it's a Malachi thing.
Yeah. Because the thing is, even ourselves, bro, Jacob's trouble is really gonna try what our works are,
That's why it's important to exercise now.
Mm-hmm.
You exercise now, so when that time comes, it's like you used to it. You straight. You know what I'm saying? You like, I've been preparing myself for this shit. Like, it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the book of 1 Peter 1:7. It says, matter of fact, I just want to go to 1 Peter 1:6. It says, wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, you are in heaviness through manifold temptations, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perisheth, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahawashi.
Though it be tried with what? Fire. Really, the MyCBM is gonna really see if you're really elected or not.
Yep.
Because that's the only way we're gonna be able to find out. Because guess what? That's when the elect is gonna get beaten up, and that's when the 2/3 are gonna get cooked up. So
Because if you're the elect, you're not gonna be here. But if you not the elect, you're gonna be here to get that burning.
you gotta try with fire.
Yep. Because that's basically your scourge for a minute.
Mhm.
That's your scourge for an amendment, Salaki.
Yeah, you took that C hip the whole way through, and you thought, you
You gonna take the
your
seed and then cut it out.
Your whole life you just been ignoring the most high till you got that C hip, and you just got now you're just waiting for a nuclear missile. You feel me? That's just your life. Your work got tried with that.
He gonna take that motherfucker, and then once Yahawashi pull up, he gonna get a knife and cut it out, and then.
Nah, hell no, ain't no way that shit's happening. Cause that RFID, the market, that shit's spiritual.
Once you got it, you got it, bro.
This game over. And any other camps, you're gonna really fuck up. All them other camps have been telling Jay, cause guess what? That the RFID C-hip is not the mark. You're gonna have hella blood in your hands, and guess what? You're not gonna make it. Because guess what? As soon as I told someone that the C-hip is not the mark of the beast, and he goes and takes that shit, no matter how many fucking years I've been out here teaching, that blood is on my hands. You feel me? That blood is, so, Jake, you really gotta, really consider this shit, man. You're the camps, I think, but just teaching whatever the fuck you want to teach is, that's something that you gotta do.
Yep.
Jake don't even consider that shit, man. The RFID C-hip is the mark of the beast, and if you take it, you will be burned. You're gonna be hit by a thermonuclear missile. And you have the mark of the beast in you when you take that shit, if you take that.
It's just like anything else. It's just like what adultery. You commit adultery. You may not have like firm proof that you did this shit, but at the end of the day, the Most High know that you did that shit, right? Mm-hmm. So what's the difference if you go and take the C hip? Just because you cut that bitch out, you think the Most High don't know that you took it when he told you not to take it?
And the Most High's gonna put the spirit on them and not even take it out. You feel me? The Most High's gonna have it to where they're gonna want to do some shit with it, but they're like, nah, because it's gonna cause cancer. So you're gonna be fucking with that shit when you be through.
You fuck around and have niggas wanting to cut the shit out. You never know, bro.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because
people,
and especially when they see Yahawashi come up, they gonna want to cut that shit out, bro.
Man,
like,
they gonna be dumb.
They gonna be panicking.
Man, the fucking.
Because it's just like this.
The skin's gonna be all healed up and shit. They gonna be in that bitch trying to fucking. Oh, hell no.
Because it's just like this, bro. When niggas is finna get caught up, to go to jail type shit, what they quick to be doing? Trying to toss dope, trying to put shit under the seat, trying to swallow it. That's how fucking Juice WRLD died. Because he was finna get caught up in the airport, bro, trying to swallow all them damn drugs and shit. You know when Jake, it's the same shit, bro. When Yahawashi come back, you had Jake trying to cut that bitch out, bro.
They gonna be so good.
Yeah. When Jake know that they fucked up, they be trying to do shit to preserve life, like the scripture say in Job 2. It say skin for skin will a man give for his life, bro.
Hey, that's also the spirit of Jake too, because when I was little too, we used to fight and shit like the family. And when I have my little brothers and my older brother, or they'll make you cry. You'll be like, please don't tell your parents, please don't tell your dad, please don't tell your dad. You feel me? What's gonna happen? That door's gonna knock and he's gonna come back. When he comes back, fuck, he's waiting for the spanking. You feel me?
You already know. You break some shit, it's over.
The base, same thing.
Break some shit, it pops from be on your ass.
So man, that's pretty much what we had to bring out. Going into just really take this shit serious, but really picture this shit. And really, just get right after you hear what we're saying. If you believe it, you believe it. Call it out by Shimon Shai. If you don't, mock it. Time will tell. If you don't believe it, you just mock, whatever, cool. Time will tell. Time will tell. So with that, man, we're gonna close out. We're gonna turn to the east. Give all praises, honor, and glory to our power. Yahweh, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Kakadash. The wonders to the apostles, the elders at Great Millstone. But do well and teach well and show on to those who like me. I can preach this word. Yahweh, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham.
Yahawashi, bahasham.